But let me share with you what I got myself in Chanel.
So hard. I grew up without a scar, just living my life with no big worries. And I've always known what I want, just didn't know what came along. Finding myself much less happy. Back in the days
My channel, thank you so much for joining me. I am on my way to Dublin. I have my tea, I'm on the train. I have my fingerless gloves on because it's freezing and then I can still use my phone and do things. But we're going luxury shopping again. I'm actually going to go and collect 2 bags, neither of which are for myself. For once, I have got to calm down on that front, but I have 2 bags to collect and I also have to collect a friend's, my mum's present. So it's going to be a good day. We're going to be in a lot of shops. There's going to be a lot to see because I have to go to different places to collect all of those things. Let me show you my bag of the day. I absolutely adore her. It is her first outing. This is Goldie, the Mini Kelly. If you have missed my channel or been not listening to me wax lyrical recently, she is my latest addition. She is the Hermes Mini Kelly. I adore her. I have a full story video and unboxing on my channel and she's coming with me to Dublin. I had to. I also, let me show you my beloved Neverfull with me because I'm going to be going shopping. So what my intention is this is my shopping bag basically. So when I'm going to pick things up, I'm going to throw them in that and it's easier to get home because I'm on the train today because Dublin traffic will be crazy. It's so close to Christmas. And on my Neverfull you can see my little charms. This is the one that the very lovely Deb from Wild Unfiltered got me for a celebration, and then I have these other 2 luggage tags. I just love this bag, I think it's fabulous. And I will show you my outfit when I can. My Louis Vuitton bomber jacket on, which I've already spilled milk around, not a good look, and I have just navy on and I have wide leg jeans and Chanel trainers. This in the jacket is what it's all
in Chanel. I have fallen in love with Chanel again recently. I've certainly been spending more money there than I had in a while and I'm very excited about their new creative director. They had a lot in store. I loved these glasses. I thought these glasses were a real vibe. They spoke to my quite in-your-face, out-there personality. They're definitely not understated. They did have a lot of the classics about. They had a lot of classic flaps, which I think speaks to the price increases. I was very surprised they had this Chanel Kelly. I previously said I wouldn't buy this and I didn't see the hype of it, but it's actually very beautiful and I was eating my words. When I saw this in person and tried it on, it's a stunning bag. They had this in the blue and in white. I was surprised how much I actually liked the blue, as blue wouldn't normally be a bag colour that I would go for, but I thought this bag was stunning. I was tempted by it. They had a lot of white bags which wouldn't work for me. I loved these boots. These are shearling lined. I tried these on, but unfortunately they would not zip up my calf. They also had a pair of burgundy loafers that I really liked, but they didn't have my size. Coming to the end of the season, sizes weren't great. Their ready to wear is beautiful, but it's so expensive and it's not really cut for curves. A lot of it I struggle with. I adore the fuchsia colour of this bag. I keep convincing myself the classic flap does not work for me and I do not need to buy another one at this price, but that colour is stunning. There's me convincing myself I don't need to buy it. I really did like the crumpled gold. I thought the gold in the mini Chanel 22 was really beautiful. And I was interested in that. Then I moved on to Louis Vuitton, which is like the mothership and where I feel most at home. I'm loving their Christmas decor still. I think this is so fabulous and it is reminiscent of the old carousel, which was from Louis Vuitton a long time ago. They had a lot of the classics, a lot of monogram on show. They also had their footwear, but what I was drawn to surprisingly was the red Epi Neverfull. I wish they would bring these special edition Neverfulls out in the GM. I wish they would bring the limited editions out, the Epi, just in the bigger size. A lot of the classics sitting about. There was not so many colours, not so many different bright bags that would catch my attention, which is good because I've spent so much money. I need a break. But if you were looking for a classic or looking for a monogram, they certainly did have an awful lot of stock. I was into collect perfume. I love Louis Vuitton perfume. I know it's expensive, but I absolutely love it. I just love the stand. I'm drawn to it. I was also looking at a new Neverfull. A few of you have said to me, given that I love my Neverfull so much, do I not think I should buy one before there's price increases? I want to see what Paris do with my old one. It has been sent over to get the leather hopefully replaced and I will update you on that. This is the drawing that comes in my mum's perfume bottle. It's the Stellar Nights. It's absolutely beautiful. It's stunning. It's very expensive for perfume, but beautiful. This is fabulous. This has these little pearls on it and the chains. This is detachable. You could wear this bag with that or without it. I thought these were fab. This is very like the emerald green one I showed in my last vlog, but I really did enjoy this. Now to Dior. Dior, for me, the colours at the minute are a little bit muted. They don't have that many strong colours. They don't have that many vibrant, bright colours. They're definitely showing more pastel and pale. They do have a beautiful green that you can see there, and they also have a beautiful purple. The sales assistant was lovely though. He did go and get me some special bags out the back to see if there was anything that was going to attract my attention. This is a Tudor's bag, which is very, very popular. And the new Groove bag, I'm not loving that. I tried that in America and I thought I would like that more than I did. They obviously have the classics, but this was beautiful. This is in the mini size. It is the Lady Dior mini in the gold sequence. If this had been maybe a little bit brighter, although for most people this would probably be better because it's more muted and understated, it's going to go with a lot. If you imagine this as an evening bag, I would wear this though with denim. I thought it was fabulous. This was also a beautiful colour of red, but if you've watched my channel, you know I just bought the mini capucines from Louis Vuitton in red, so I did not need to be buying another red bag. Let's be honest, I did not need to be buying another bag at all, but I can't help but look. The gold was probably my preferred one, although I do have an inkling for a DJoy bag. Then I went to see Anya Hindmarch. I absolutely love these. They're so quirky. They're so cool. I am so drawn to the Coke can. I didn't buy the Coke can, spoiler alert, but it's living in my brain rent-free and I think I need to. Kellogg's cornflakes, Heinz tomato ketchup, they're fabulous. They're just so cool. I think the bag charms from this brand and the quirky little bits, the extra bits are stunning. I love this range. I think it's very fun. Here is the Coke can that I'm obsessed with and think I need to buy. But really, what do I need it for? But who needs things? Then I went over to Siopaella and Siopaella. Siopaella is a Preloved store in Dublin that is consignment. The owner is Ella and she's absolutely fabulous and beautiful and wonderful. This is not sponsored. This is nothing gifted or anything like that. I just think it's a fabulous store in Dublin. She gets great stock. You will get bags. It's very close to Brown Thomas, literally around the corner. And she will have bags that they also will have the new version in Brown Thomas, but for significantly less price. Ella is actually split across two stores, but they are right next door to each other, so you can easily go in between the two. I loved this bright Chanel flap. Of course, I did look at the colours of it. It drew me to it. I thought it was very cool. Only I have spent far too much money recently. They have great stock. There was a lot of Gucci, there was Dior, there was Hermes, there was Chanel, there was Louis Vuitton. If you're looking for any of the classics, this capucines in the emerald colour I thought was absolutely stunning. This is in the BB and the price of this was such a saving than it would have been whenever you look in store. I actually looked at this in Milan and nearly bought it then, but I'd already bought the Dior sequence. They do have a lot of the classics that you can see here. There's bags that are unusual. Look at this Chanel flap. If you're looking for something that's a little bit different, one of my favourites is coming up later. That was an Alma from Louis Vuitton that just looked that little bit different and spoke to me, but I need to behave. There are also the keep all, as you can see there. There's Chanel in the cabinets. There's the classics. There's classic flaps. There's boy bags. There's Chanel flaps in different colours. There is so much stock in these two stores that if you're looking for a bag and you're interested in looking pre-loved and either you're online or in Dublin, it's worth taking a look. I love the colour of that YSL in the background. They have some great deals on the reissue bags. If you like that style, they are so much cheaper than they would be in store. They had a lot of the Gabrielle bags. There just was so much stock to look at and I was a bit like a magpie. There's the Chanel 19, which was very popular, and look at this Hermes Birkin. This is an Hermes Birkin 40. I don't think I've actually ever seen one. They also had the mini saddle, which is one of my favourite bags, and they had the petite malle for less than retail, which is also one of my favourite bags. In the store, they also do vintage clothing. As you can see, they have quite a range of clothing, so if you're interested in vintage pieces or eclectic pieces, they have quite a lot to choose from. Bags is where I always go back to though. As you can see, I just can't resist going and looking at the bags and the accessories because that is probably when I go to Dublin what I shop for the most. They're quite a lot of Gucci, although I have learnt my lesson from the Gucci brown canvas that that's not going to work for me. There is the Gucci Marmont in the background that I recently spoke to you again about having bought a long time ago, but it was not authentic. When you're with Siopaella, they authenticate everything, so at least you know what you're buying. Preloved is authenticated by them and they stand over their products, so you wouldn't have to worry about what happened to me previously. But as I always say, get your bags independently authenticated just to be 110% sure. This is a wall in one of their stores. This is the Alma that I absolutely loved. I just loved the stripe down this. I loved the colour of it. I thought in the epi leather as well. Epi leather is a fabulous fabric. It's just indestructible basically. They've so many of the classics. There's Chanel de Villes, there was Dior book totes, there was Antigona. There was just a lot to choose from, and it's a store that I really like to visit because Ella is so lovely and welcoming, and you can find some gems in here that you're going to get at a much better price, and it's a store that I really recommend visiting. These are the window displays. You'll see more Hermes here. There was a Birkin 30 that had just sold whenever I was in store. It was a Birkin 30 in black in Togo leather and at a fabulous
I'm back from
price.
Dublin, and I'm going to do a Chanel unboxing with you now because why not? It's Christmas time. I hope you enjoyed seeing everything that was in the store. I have to say that I was surprised how much I really liked the Chanel Kelly. Whenever that first came out, I was quite adamant that I wasn't going to buy it. I thought it was nice and cute, but it definitely was going to make me take my money and throw it at Chanel. I was not interested. And then when I was in Chanel yesterday, they had that beautiful blue colour, and I'm not normally a blue colour person for bags, but it was actually really, really stunning, and I really liked it. It was €4,800, I believe. Did love it crossbody, thought it looked really well. I can tell you now I didn't buy it. I have bought enough in the last couple of months that I didn't buy it, but I was surprised how much I really liked it. I now take back all of my judgment of the people that went ahead and bought the Chanel Kelly, which always happens. I always have to eat my words. I thought it was actually very beautiful, and I'm probably glad that it was a blue colour. If it had been like a deep pink or something, I might have been even more trouble, but I didn't buy that from Chanel. I did bring this home from Chanel. I do have massive bags home with me, but they're not for me. As I told you, I was picking up 2 bags for 2 different people, and I got my mum's perfume, which looks absolutely stunning. It's engraved with mum on it. Don't worry, she doesn't know about this channel, she doesn't watch it, so she's not going to see that. It's the Stellar Nights, I think it's called. It's very expensive perfume, but it's stunning. It's very special for a Christmas gift. The bottle with the engraving and everything, oh, it looks great. So I got that when I was there, and then I picked up those other people's presents that were being shipped or sent to them as well. So it was a very successful shopping trip, but let me share with you what I got myself in Chanel. And in my defense, because I know I've shopped a lot, I got these with my Brown Thomas points. If you've followed me, you'll know that I shop in Dublin, obviously, Irish, and Brown Thomas is the only place that has the stores. So it has Chanel, it has Hermes, it has Louis Vuitton, and it has Dior, and it has Prada and Fendi and all of the big names, and it's a department store. So when you shop in those stores, you can collect the loyalty points, and as we know, I shop a lot. So I quite often will have quite a lot of loyalty points on my card. I used loyalty points towards my red mini capucines. I used loyalty points towards my mini Kelly actually, and then I used my loyalty points to buy this completely, so this didn't actually cost me any money to put towards it, which is always fabulous. So let's unbox it, but take a moment for the Chanel Christmas packaging. I know they don't change their bags and you have the classic Chanel bags, and there's something nice about that, but I love the way they've done this year. I love this ribbon. I think it's very festive looking. It almost makes me feel like I don't want to unbox it right now and I want to put it under the tree because it looks like that. But no, I'm going to. But it's beautiful. It's got that little bit of glittery tweed through it. It's got the sequins through it, and then it has this beautiful little Chanel brooch on it. Now, it's not a brooch because it slides through the ribbon. You can't pin it onto anything, but you could use the ribbon, I'm sure, for something. It's very, very beautiful. But let me show you what I picked up in Chanel while we were in Dublin. And this is the little CC brooch-like piece from, and yeah, I just dropped the ribbon. Has to drop something. But that was put down through. You can see it has this little slit on the back and you can slide the ribbon through it. So it doesn't have a pin for a brooch, but it's very pretty on their packaging, I think. Okay, enough of the packaging. This is what I got in Chanel in Dublin, and if you watched the vlog and you're now seeing this, no surprise what's in here. I thought these were fabulous. I thought they were extra. I thought they were cool, and the sales associate actually said to me, they're definitely extra, but I thought they were fab. And I thought they were quite me. And I'm not really for being understated and non-bright and fading into the background with all of the colours I like to wear. But I thought that, oh, they're class. I think they're so cool. Trying to show without the ring light and blinding everybody. I think they're very cool. I think even with my hair up. Now, given that I'm pale and pasty, I'm going to have makeup and preferably a little bit of a tan to wear those, but I think they're really cool. And then they have the Chanel on here. My actual reading glasses are the other way around. They are black here and they have the white Chanel across the top. But those are the latest sunglasses that I have bought. I try not to buy too many, but I do like them. But with our weather, there's not a huge need. But they have Chanel across the top and then they're white. And I just thought the white and black was dramatic. And I thought that, yeah, yep,
I thought that would do as a look. Thought they were fab. Silly ring light is getting right into the glass of them. But those are what I picked up in Chanel whenever I went down to Dublin to collect everybody else's luxury purchases. I came home with a massive Louis Vuitton bag, then another Louis Vuitton bag for perfume, then a Siopaella bag, which you have saw me in Ella's shop in Siopaella in Dublin, which is a fabulous Preloved store. Authentic bags from all the different brands, and Ella's lovely. It's a great store. If you're ever in Dublin, you should go in and visit. And she does have an online store, so you can shop that way. I picked up a bag from there to ship to somebody. So yes, I came home with lots of shopping bags and sunglasses for myself, but I'm not going to say that I'm hard done by, because if you've watched this channel recently and everything that I've bought and I utter those words, I'm sure you're going to smash me through the camera, so let's not do that. Those are what came home. The rest is being shipped out, and I hope you enjoyed seeing everything that was in the stores. I was surprised that Kelly Chanel was sitting there. I was surprised it was just right there, because they were so hard to get when they first came out. And I did look on Fashion File. There's so many of them for very expensive, and that one was just in store. They had a white one as well. So if you're interested in those, there are a few of them in the store for a retail price. Thank you so much for watching me. Thank you for always watching me. If you've enjoyed the vlog in any way, or you like my new glasses, please do consider giving this video a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, please do consider subscribing. And if you're not done with me yet, I'm going to leave another video for you on the screen to enjoy. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching me. Please take care, and I will see you again in the next one.